but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
Hey there, how's it going? I'm hearing some interference in my. Is that because you're live, you think? Bad interference in my ear. Let's see if I can get my sound okay here. Say hey, April. Constance, how y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, I wonder why it's buzzing tonight. Should I turn the thingamabob off and on again?
What?
You know, the sound thing?
Yeah.
Can you hear it buzzing?
Talk to me.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully y'all
No,
won't hear
it's
it
not buzzing.
on the other end. Okay, I'm just see so
Yeah, it's not buzzing.
let him turn his sound off. I hear it bad in my ear though. Oh well, so a whole lot going on in the streets today, isn't it? I don't know what this buzzing sound is. I wonder if I should
Maybe your earphones.
go back out again. How do I unplug my earphone and then plug it back in? You don't hear a buzz, Constance? I'll put a link down if you want to come up and let's hear your opinion on this. She says no buzz.
No buzz.
Okay, good. Go ahead and put a link down there for whoever wants to come up and
Get a buzz.
yeah, let's see. Okay, so the topic was all these Tiger King, and then today it was the Burger King. Does that mean the Turtle King is next? I don't know. And then I guess there was some disagreement between Damaged Goods, White Boy Lockup's wife, and Mama T over there. So that's where we had just come from. I guess everybody's probably still over there listening to that, but I was curious to know what was going on, why there was a mass exodus of creators here all of a sudden. So would like to get opinions if anybody is around to talk. I'm gonna. You're bouncing back and forth. Okay, there's a link there if you want to come up and give your 2 cents. I'm anxious to hear what how everybody feels about this, because I'm seeing a mixture. Hey.com. I'm seeing a mixture in chat, you know. Oh, geez, I don't know anything about the Exodus. Well, not just that. I mean, what's happening between the 2 creators fighting today? And I'm wondering, is that why there's a mass exodus? I think it's been a few days since Rabbit's been back. She took a hiatus, and there was a couple creators took a hiatus this month. And then we saw on the wall this morning the long farewell from Benny Keys, which shocked me. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? Let's see, I'll go ahead and yeah. So .com. Do you know about any of this between Damaged Goods, White Boy Lockup's wife? She, yes, BK left. Yes. I could read his farewell, or you can go check it out. It's on his wall, on Blood Money Keys' wall. I'll be glad to read it to you also. I'm doing good. Glad you're here. Good to see you. The topic was, you know, there's a lot of these creators that are kind of, you know, bumping heads have come to a head, and I see that they're leaving. So I wanted to get feedback on how, you know, how everybody kind of feels about that. What does it say? Cam and Allie said they are backing off Summer's case publicly anyway. Now, why do you feel that is? I know nothing. Okay, apparently there's been words minced because Damaged Goods is White Boy Lockup's wife, and she is a rescue, animal rescue, and she caught wind of the videos that were circulating of the dog there, and I think you already know about that whole situation with Mama T. And I suppose that there was words minced over what was said about her husband, and so they were having a live off. They're both live, and they're both, you know. So I thought I'd come live and see what everybody else is, what everybody's opinion is. What do y'all think of this? This is Sunday night fight, right? I hate this buzzing in my ear. It's really bugging the crap out of me. I wonder what it means. I wonder if I should turn it off and turn it back on. Isn't that always the answer? Oh well. Yeah, so I got up this morning and I saw the long farewell from Benny. And then I got to asking around on Rose's chat, what happened? Because he was very diehard Summer's case, right? And so I thought, wow, we were really making headway, weren't we? Were we not? I thought we were making headway because they're both coming out of the woodwork and they're both talking. So that's better than it was, stagnant when he was in jail, right? So I heard it was because Daisy, I guess, has exclusivity to the case, so to speak, and they wanted Tiffany to be able to get up on panel and ask questions, and Daisy wouldn't. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. Daisy said no. Is that what y'all heard too? Again, there's a link down there if anybody wants to come up and give their 10 cents. The farewell he left, Benny, that is kind of long, so you might want to go look at that. And that's Mama T, who was teeing it off with Damaged Goods, White Boy Lockup's wife, over the doggy. And I suppose there was footage that made its way around to her. I think her name is Noelle. Yeah, Noelle. And I caught the last 5 minutes of Noelle, White Boy's wife. Haven't heard anything about BK. Yeah, then I'll go ahead and I'll read it if you want me to. Let's see here. I put it on the. Here it is. I'm pulling it up here for you. There's White Boy Law. Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty long. It talks about how he's, kind of put his heart and soul into Summer's case, and it's time for him to walk away. But it's really long, and there's some word salad about it, so you might want to get from it what you will. Yeah, okay, so, yeah. So there's that. And then .com, did you see the Tiger King reappear with a new channel today? That also happened. He came up on Mama T's panel and promoted his new channel. I can't remember the name of it, or I would tell you what it is. But I'm sure it's over in her live somewhere. Hey, Hillbilly. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but anywho. Did he come up on your live, Constance? Or were you just airing part of it? Had you just like clipped it and you were like giving commentary? Is that what you were doing? Here we go. Yeah, that. As my ex-mother-in-law would say, oy vey. That was ridiculous. I refuse to give him a view. .com says, yes, I knew yesterday about his new channel. Did you really? Or your own things, baby? We need to get you a news channel. Hell no, I streamed his words from rap. Oh boy, okay. That's funny. Let's see, I can't remember the last part. What do you think about him coming back? I think he should name his channel Boomerang. I think he should name it Boomerang Tiger. Boom Tiger. Boomerang. Everybody welcome Sarah Smiles back. Thank you, Sarah, for coming. It's always good to see you smile. Oh, yeah. All righty. Let's see. Yeah, hell yeah, Sarah was missed. I must have cried for 2 weeks straight. My husband said, damn it, I'm tired of this. And he sent her a message and said, get back to YouTube. Just kidding. We love us some Sarah Smiles. Y'all go sub up to Sarah. Let her get monetized. Y'all sub up. She needs subs. Put her channel in the chat. And y'all go sub up to her so she can, get that. Yeah, don't give him no views, man. That's right. We'll watch vicariously through somebody else, right? Yeah, we love our Sarah. Yeah, welcome. I can't believe that we bought another phone to get another IP address to get another channel. We should name it Boomerang. Y'all are killing me, man. That's so funny. Sarah, glad you're here. Don't let them run. Yeah, no kidding, man. Please don't let them run her off. She makes everyone smile. Yes, oh yes, we love Sarah. And Constance. I love Constance too. I like seeing Constance in chat. I like hearing her alternative view of perspective. I like that. Get that left brain, right brain thing going. That coffee is like at the right temperature where I can guzzle it. All right, so we got these, I call them, live battles, or what do they call them? What is it, like a live off, like who wins the live, right? This one's live and this one's live, and we'll see what happens. Like WWE. It is Sunday. It is Sunday night, which WWE would fit right in, right, guys? Sarah says, thanks, Ellen. Everyone, I'm working on a project for my son, but I do love chatting here with Gypsy and Constance. We love you right back. Yeah, you know what? I've been trying to sew. And he had a Hulk moment the other day where the collar was just too tight and it was too hot in the store, and just, did one of these things. Brand new LL Bean t-shirt from my brother. Ripped it all to shit, man. So now we're like trying to sew this odd rip back, and he's got the sewing machine jammed. So I don't know, I guess I'll have to do it by hand. I'm always making something for my boy. That's so sweet. I love creating. I love that you're an artist. I'm a quiet watcher. You never know where I'll be. Ooh. Yeah, the lurker. There's a movie from the 70s or 80s. I can't remember the name of it. And it is about a man being inside the babysitter's house where she's babysitting. And he had clothed himself in a way that he blended in with the wallpaper. And as she's running around the house trying to figure out what room he's in, he comes out of the wallpaper and grabs her. Yeah, talk about that, man. Why did I bring that up? Oh, yeah, lurking. That's right. Lurkers, yeah. All right. There's a link down there in chat if anybody wants to come up and give their opinion on what y'all think is going down here. Why are people fighting, and why are people leaving? Why is there a mass exodus of the kings, the Tiger King, the Burger King? Will the Turtle King be next? Yikes, I'm not that creepy. You're not like wearing bush. Leaves stuck in your hair and foliage. Of course, popping in. Definitely gonna be listening. Yay, glad you're here. I love your live earlier. Y'all sub up to Remain Calm too. She's got a great channel. I remember that movie. Yes, it had the girl from Taxi, Latka's girlfriend, the Russian couple. Yeah, she was in it. It was awesome. Sorry. He knows you're alone or some crap like that, or don't answer the phone. It was some crap like that. I can't remember. Is everyone leaving? What's this rumor? I missed the beginning. Oh, well, there's been several to leave. Like, I know Rabbit took another break. She didn't leave, but she took a long break over the weekend, and I think it's been a couple of days now. And then, you know, the ones that we know that have left. But also Benny had posted that he, and then Tiffany also left last night after Daisy's live. And I heard that Tiffany might be putting her stuff back out. Don't know if that's true or not. Let me put my allegedlys up here so I don't. And then I saw also, okay, so Benny put up his thingamajig about so long, I've got, you know, I've been born again, I'm off to better waters, you know, farewell to you, you know. And then he put a live out. So who knows? I don't know if he really left or not. When I went to name this show, they were all leaving. And then I see them in chats. So who knows? Who knows? Man, you take a nap on YouTube and forget it. The whole script flips. And you are missing out, and you are in the wrong chat, and you better not be putting no support in that chat for that person. What do you mean? You didn't see that happen? What do you want? I was asleep. Take a nap. I don't know. It's just like that, man. I took a nap and woke up and, yep. That's funny. Yeah, I was wondering about that, but I thought she was married, and I thought he had a fizzle for the fizzle. No? Am I wrong? I thought that, no. So I got my allegedly up there, man. It's hard to keep up with the YouTube street, especially YouTube love life. It is forever changing. Don't take a nap. Don't take a nap. You'll be behind. Let's see. Did you see Tiger talking to the girl on his live? Which girl? Which girl was he talking to? I saw. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Really, I didn't know that. I saw him posting the what's it called? Friday the 13th footage, and Rosie was up there. I saw that. Is that what you mean? I did not know that. Sorry if I didn't know that. Pardon me. No disrespect intended. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so that's I don't know. I think after a while it gets to you, doesn't it? And you know, I was wondering about that. Hey, Daisy Joe, good to see you. I was wondering about that. You know, as people do get agitated, aggravated with each other, why do they feel the need to go live every single day? Why I don't do that, because then I won't enjoy it. You know, are you supposed to do you have to do that? Go live every single day? I mean, to me, that would be real draining. And maybe that's why people are annoyed with each other, and they argue and they fight, and they're at each other's throats. Maybe, you know, they need Saturday and Sunday off, right? But these people go around the clock, sometimes 2 or 3 lives a day. That's a lot. Isn't that a lot? Or maybe they're using this as their telephone now. Maybe this is just like making a phone call to some people. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel about that? You think that they use this like a telephone? Isn't that special? I didn't know that. That's interesting, roommate calm. Thank you for sharing that right there. That's too funny. Boy, my hair's doing its own thing today. Oh, my wig. I gotta put more wig glue on it. That's not a wig. It's a joke. So wait, TM and BJ are an item. All I know is they got mad last night and rage quit, from what I understand. That's all I know. I mean, you can go read what he posted and take from it what you will. And I understand that Daisy was live with Candace on panel, and it was said that they wanted her to interview Candace, and Daisy said no. Is that right? Is that what y'all heard too? Y'all share the word? I just couldn't figure out why BK had to mention Don and Candace in this going away speech. I think that's what it was about. That's what broke it was like, look, I've put my heart and soul in this case. If I don't get exclusivity, then I'm out of here. I'm beaten, He's got other things he's going to go do. The craziest thing I've ever seen on YouTube yet is a creator streaming her and then her man sleeping so her subs can watch. Really? He used his mind control on her. Wow. The first time I saw BK, he was raising money for pizza. Yeah, really? Yeah. We want to hear more. And it's okay if you put it in chat. I won't say it out loud. Tell me more. Tell me more. Did he put up a fight? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Pizza for Monica. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. Yeah. Wow. You gotta be careful. I mean, it is a true crime community. You're gonna run into true criminals. Mm-hmm. There's a link down there if anybody wants to come up. Let me read my message here. I just got to see what it is. Okay, it's not important. Okay, let's see. What's that? He was giving her more than yeah. Isn't that bizarre? Were those boys in California ever located? He was giving her his juice. You're so funny. Rebecca says, I can't. I will be back. Yeah. Yeah. Come on up and fill us in, man. We want to know the 411. Do y'all hear buzzing? I hear buzzing in my ear. It's really annoying. I wonder if it's my It's got to be my headset. Let's see what's the monitor. Okay, do y'all still hear me okay? No buzzing? Okay. Let's see. I have tinnitus. I always hear buzzing. Okay, can y'all still hear me if I turned it down like that out of my ear? Yeah, it is driving me crazy. Yeah, I'm sure it does for her too. That's caused by something. I can't remember what it was. Was it migraines? Okay, no good. Okay, can you hear me okay though? Did it change my sound at all? I did when live first started, but I don't hear it now. Okay, thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that. You know, when I was telling, I think it was Constance earlier in the week. I think it was, or maybe it was Remain Calm. One of you. Going to do a live about heroes and what you look for in a hero with some of these creators that are leaving. I think sometimes subs look up to a creator, and they sort of have a hero worship for them to a falter, and like especially like from once we came, we saw that a lot, and it could be dangerous. And that was you, okay? Hey, gamer girl, good to see you. Hey, girl. Um, that was me. I said, mind you, yeah. I am. With this happening lately, I know that I think I see some people maybe kind of go through a depression when a creator leaves, and they don't have that routine every day where they meet up with the same people in chat, and they get the moral support and the roo-rah pep rally in chat, and they miss that. They miss that connection. And I think I even went through that when we started to realize that things weren't what we thought they were. And I wanted to talk about, when you look to a creator, or when you classify someone as a hero or a role model, what's your criteria? What is it that makes you put them in such a superior over you that you do as they say? Like we have seen in some, and they say, and this is just the littlest thing, put one in the chat. When a creator is constantly doing that, in my opinion, that's a little mind control. They want to see how many of you will do as they say. And it's interesting to see that. Like, let's just say I go over to a religious chat. You might see that sort of banter back and forth with their subs. What about that creator made you choose to stay, and why didn't you run like hell? Those were conversations that I was hoping to have whenever y'all saw my where I was going to have a live about heroes and putting someone on a pedestal, and doing as they say. What makes people do that? Why are you choosing to do that? And why are you wrapping your entire life up in this person and protecting this person whom you're never even going to probably meet in real life? And where would you have been spending your time, and what would you have been doing had this creator not been there? Like, let's say 5 years ago, what were you doing? Those are things I want to talk about, and like what brought you to this point. Um, and sort of kind of backtrack and say, why do I look up at that person in such a way that I put their needs and their safety before me and my family? Why are people choosing to do that? And some of them are paying for it through memberships. I'm curious to know why people are doing that. Okay, saw that. Hey, curiosity. Let's see if I'm reading that right. Let's see here. I like creators that stand for something, one that doesn't conform to the others for the sake of views or money. I like that a lot. A plight, a reason for being, right? Not just wasting our time here, y'all. Why are we wasting so many political and social issues? What are we storming outside, I think. Hopefully I wasn't gone that long. I'm still not used to the name change either. Let's see, Remain Calm says, I just never could do that. I would watch people just get so excited for a shout out. And I'm like, of course they are going to shout you out when you're giving them money. Yeah. Hello, Jessica. Remain calm, exactly. I froze. Yeah, sorry about that. I was making sure y'all were paying attention. Yeah, I think it's gonna storm here soon. So, oh hey, Justice Jane. Justice Jane, did you see the farewell to you until we meet again up on BK's wall today? Hopefully somebody read it. Y'all can give me your 2 cents on it. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I didn't see it coming because I don't follow him. He doesn't let me in his chat, so I don't follow him anymore. But yeah, when I was in Roses, it came up, and I was like, "What?" And they said it was over the cow lady. Mm-hmm. Let's see, Remain Calm says, "I just thought you were having an out of body experience." I really am a gypsy. You read it. What did you think, Sarah? What did you think? What did y'all think? I don't read it if you don't want me to. I won't read it. I won't read it if you don't want me to. Until we meet again. No, haven't seen it. I'm blocked there too. Yeah. He said he gave a farewell letter. But then he went live tonight. Go figure. It's like an Ernie show. You know, these creators, they give these farewell tours more than Fleetwood Mac. And that's the truth. Sarah Smiles Yankee, I yelled at you when you first came in, but hey again. .com says, hello, Sarah. Gamer Girl. I read it on my live, but couldn't help but got rather amused. Yeah, it was some word salad. It was hard to read. Mm-hmm. Truth hurts. I love that. Because it does. Truth hurts. .com laugh out loud. I'm sorry. I'm making something while watching and listening to. She's making something for her son. because Sarah is a good mother and we love her. Hey Sarah, I've missed seeing you on these YouTube streets. She's been incognito. Sarah smiles. Everybody make Sarah smile. Sarah smile. Ah. Won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Oh, Sarah, smile. There you go. It's for you on a Sunday. Yeah. Oh, you want to drop you? Did you drop the link? Oh, did I? Right. Copy. I don't know. Am I dropping a link? There we go. There, I did right there. I bet he will come back. Really? You think so? Wow. I thought, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think that's who he was talking about, in that, don't you? Hey, Alicia. Do I have a song for Alicia? Miss Bella, Miss Bella. The Real Gypsy Soul, will you please let Jimbo and Kemper know I'm still blocked at the stand? I tried chatting again last night and nada. Really? Yeah, I'll tell them, no problem. Alicia, you and Sarah remind him also that his Truth Hurts is blocked and Jimbo's. I'm surprised about that. Let's see. .com. Oh, there's Sarah. Yay!
Yeah, long time no see, huh? I'm like, I'm
Sarah
gonna have
got
to
to
go
come
up
out
there.
and play.
I'm gonna have to come up and say hi. Yeah, I'm taking a break because like I'm making all these well, they're dog tags. I feel like I make them every day of my life
Yeah,
because he wants them every day, so I make them every day.
that's
what I do.
cool.
So I was designing on the computer at the same time, so I guess let me put this chat on so I can see it too. I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Truth Hurts is saying that they're blocked over there at the stand. So if I forget to tell Jimbo, help me remind.
Really? That's got to be an accident.
Yeah, no kidding.
It says, Kemper says I'm not blocked, but believe me, I am. Yeah. Oh, wow. Good memory, Truth Hurts. Yeah, well, I mean, I make a lot of different things, but he's into the sublimated dog tags right now that I'm trying to, like... I already bought a new pack of them so I can make them for other people, like Jimbo wanted some, with the stand logo for prizes and stuff, but it's like... Every time I sit down, he sees it, and then he wants the characters on there, and he'll wear, like, tons of them on one necklace. It's kind of funny, but it's his style. It's his bling. He likes it.
That's awesome.
If it makes him feel good, dog tag him up.
Because you're a good mommy.
I mean, he has tons of them.
That's awesome.
I mean, I mean, his whole room's full of stuff I made, and that's what I do. One time I made 21 stuffed animals. Just because he saw a cartoon online, I couldn't find a pattern like on Etsy or anywhere, so I actually drafted a pattern for this. It's called, I don't know if anyone would know what the show's called if they have kids. It's called Num Tums. They're like little fox-like creatures, and they have numbers on their stomach.
Okay.
But anyways, they go 0 to 10, but he saw a picture somebody drew online of 20 of them, so I had to make 0 through 20, so it was 21 dolls. My gosh.
I had to make my own. I used what's it? A sock monkey.
Oh yeah, yep. I remember those.
That's what I used for a pattern. I didn't know. Yes, figured voodoo doll's close enough to that size. So that's right. If he likes to make it, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I have one track mind in my old age, one thing at a time.
So, did you have an opinion on the creators that are leaving, on the hero?
Oh, there's multiple. I saw one, because I heard you mention it earlier.
They go live every single day.
Oh, say that again, please.
Do you think that it could be they get burnt out because they go live every single day?
Potentially, but I also noticed that person, I don't think they were live every day. I think that I would see them drop like some music or something, and then there would be some days in between, so maybe it kind of like almost like a phase out maybe, because I don't know if he used to go live every day. I think he did probably used to go live more in the past, you
Yeah.
know?
He's been dropping a lot of music lately too.
So he might have found like a new interest, you know?
Yeah. Hey, King of the Streets.
Well, hello.
Well, so did you have opinion on the damaged goods topic?
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I will say that. That was pretty
Yeah,
blunt.
I was surprised. She went live instead of just working it out over there on Noelle's channel. It was kind of.
Well, actually, that's what I thought. I thought she was going to take the link, and then I noticed, I guess, well, you know, because I can't see because I'm not a mod or anything, but I guess she did get timed out. But I think you can take the link still, but I'm not really sure. But maybe she got aggravated and wanted to vent or something. I'm not really sure what happened, you know, as I didn't see what she said on her channel.
It could have been squashed. Yeah. So, what is your opinion of all of that?
I think there's going to be more. I think it's going to go back and forth for a bit. Now I do.
Yeah, especially after White Boy said that, how do you respect that when it happened and you're trying to say that it didn't happen now?
Yeah, I kind of missed what it was. I think I was there when it happened, but I don't really know if he.
It's a combination of things. When she said that she was going to confront her at a later time over the doggy situation.
Oh, right. Yep.
It escalated because people were coming to her saying, "Don't trust Jimbo. Jimbo's a bad guy. He's gotten in your ear. Mama T good, Jimbo bad. Mama T good, Jimbo bad." And then she said no, because she's disrespected my husband also, not just me, by hurting the doggy, but she's disrespected my family by whatever it was that she's done with her husband. And so then her husband came and said, yeah, and she's trying to say that didn't happen when it clearly did. She shared my shit and then, said XYZ later. And so that was the whole beef there. That's what I'm saying. It all could have been squashed. And she chose to use it as,
Well, this is the interesting thing, what you just highlighted, because I didn't know this. It says, well, you go ahead. It's interesting.
I caught the end of damaged goods. Mama T said she was blocked and she showed where she was backstage. And then 2 minutes later, it was a screenshot that said she was blocked from the show.
Well, she got a timeout, so she took a screenshot backstage, so she made it backstage. But if you're in a timeout, can you still go on StreamYard? That's what my thing was.
So.
I think you can, but it says, okay, so she did take screenshots. She must have provided them on her channel. I'm guessing that's what that means. I zoomed in on the screenshots, and it says they look legit. I was thinking she was going up. I was, waiting to hear, I don't know what happened. But she's, Truth Hurts saying that she showed screenshots. But they're most certainly likely to be a part 2 from what it sounds like now. I'm guessing. I don't think it's squashed.
Yeah, well, so what were they hoping would happen? I guess that, what's going to happen with the dog and the paw? Has anybody gotten the paw fixed and the mites?
I forgot about the mites. So the mites one was the dogs that are with somebody else's care, the lady that's fostering.
It's a bad deal that they can actually give adults lice.
What? I thought it's a different kind of creature.
Southern Girl was saying she had a whole show on it. She's got a live all about mites and how hurtful it is for the animal. And how it can be passed from animal to animal, and it's like a human having life. You'll have to watch her live. She explains it all.
I feel like I saw some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then I'm wondering, well, could lice from an adult go to a pet?
Yes, I saw. I don't know anything about that. I didn't know that. But last I heard that people offered the person fostering. The way I heard it, it was all going to be taken care of. It sounded like Southern Girl offered to pay their remaining balance, and there were some donations. I think, if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was going to be handled. Like they were just looking for a vet that would make an appointment as
Did
soon
they
as
do
possible.
it? I wonder if they did it.
I haven't heard anything more about it, but I'm missing
She
a
got
lot of
that
shows.
medical purse.
Yeah, mites are awful, so itchy and painful. That's what I think I remember her saying, that it was real painful.
That
for
made
the
me
animal.
cry. I was crying when I heard her talk about it, man.
None of my
I
dogs,
mean,
I haven't experienced that with mites. I did have a floppy-eared dog, a beagle once, and I found a recipe that they use during shows and stuff where it's like 4 ingredients that you have around the house. One I had to order from a pharmacy. It was what was that stuff? I'll think of it in a minute. But anyways, you mixed it and you put it in like a ketchup type bottle, like those squirt bottles, and you put a couple drops and rub it in. I'm just gonna try to think of that. Borax, it was not the borax in soap, but the pharmaceutical borax. That was one of the ingredients.
did
Iodine.
she say, Alicia, that it can turn into mange?
Oh,
It
I
can
think so.
into mange.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
Southern Girl say that too?
I think so. Yeah.
Want to get it taken care of, so I can't imagine they are more prevalent in sandy, warm climate.
Sandy, warm climates. Okay, that makes sense. Like fleas,
Donations taken to.
Yeah, I forgot about that, or I don't really. I mean, people did say that.
Truth
but
Hurt
I don't
says there
know
were
anything about it.
donations taken 2 months ago for the ear mites never taken care of. Now the subs dogs they did spread as well, and lots of donation. So my sister's boys' dogs have them now. Is that what
Yeah,
you mean?
I think there's 3 dogs, and from what Southern Girl explained, it's a real catchy thing. So if another dog's around another dog, from her, experience with, she's pretty experienced in this area, it made it sound like they'll all have it. Like there's no way around it. So they'll all have to get a treatment. But if it's, caught early enough, I'm sure it will be easy to manage. They just got to get the treatment. I mean, that was my take out of it. Sounded like real catchy.
Wow,
Like human lice.
Yeah. I bet it's bleeding, because scratching and they got nails. I
Yeah,
would think.
probably drives them crazy. Like lice would to a human, I guess. It sounds like.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it did spread, she said. So does anyone know? Because I've been missing a lot of shows, kind of chilling and doing some other things, thinking and stuff like that. And I don't know if the dog, does anyone know if they must have went by now, I'm assuming, right? Or does anyone know?
It's a different type of mange. Worse, in my opinion, because it itches so bad. See, it had me crying, man. I thought, oh, Lord,
Steam everything all the time. Ooh,
well, you all know that ain't happening.
steam everything. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work.
I wonder if this is something common among homeless.
It's a cheap fix. It's around $13 to treat. Oh, until it can turn into infection. I see.
So
Oh,
the
Wednesday. Okay.
dog sees the vet Wednesday. I bet it won't happen.
I think from what I remember, the person that has them couldn't get immediately into her regular vet. So I think what I heard, and I'm only saying I think, that she had to call around to other vets. I could be wrong though. To get an appointment, to take one that would take the dog as soon as, the soonest that's available or something like that.
Hope so. Let's see. My sister sounds like she's trying to stay on it. It sounds like Mama T has not helped at all with the dog. Yeah, what was that? I heard someone say that they were having to take up money for food. And what was that about?
For the current dog? Hey, Duncan. Hey. No barking. I'm not sure. I gotta hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Don't stop.
No problem.
That's
we
the
love to hear
neighbor.
a healthy doggy.
That's the neighbor. It's okay. You big ferocious watchdog. You. Yes.
I can give him a link. He might want to tell us, look at that doggy out there in California, y'all. her dog called my cat is all I know. We're supposed to roll up night tonight.
Yeah.
It's like, come get me, y'all. I know y'all are in there talking about me. Y'all need to come get me. Y'all better come get me. Y'all know what the hell's going on in here. Just joking.
Oh, I didn't know it's over the counter. That's good.
Oh, are you kidding me? And it could have been
Okay.
delivered to the room, I bet. Can I have another cup, kid?
I love that bell.
I heard someone say their dog's name was Oprah. Was that Noelle? She said her dog's name was Oprah. Is that what she said? Or was that like Dream?
It just made me think of that picture that I used to post.
He
I still have it.
He tried to put it in my intro.
Oh, he should. He should sneak it in there somewhere if he's listening.
I don't want somebody to get mad like they did at Mallory. You know, because Mallory claims to be mixed.
Well, that was a whole different scenario, yeah.
But still.
I don't know what's going on with that situation. Hello, Becky.
So I was afraid of that. Hey, Becky, thank you for coming.
I can't blame you for that after that.
You know what I mean? That, oh, God, you know. Jody herself said, whoa, really? When? Recently?
No clue on that.
Wow, I didn't know that, Alicia.
I think it all went to the. I think it all went to the person. I think that has it. Could be wrong though. What's up,
My sister's voice.
Becky and
Hopefully
Jimbo?
that's for good too. Maybe. Hey, the stand coach. Everyone, welcome the stand. We stand with the stand. Heyo, heyo. Let's see. She asked me yesterday with no fear, said something about tacos, and Mama T said, that sounds good, but I have no food funds. Holly Dolly immediately sent money and said, so you have cash for... Where's the rest?
Tacos?
Where's the rest?
It probably didn't let her have any more words. It cuts off right there. It goes below.
Your new purse, and then others sent money. Love the ovation.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
That?
You're getting good at your timing. Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, don't get mad at me for saying this, but you know, we all do this. We're all guilty of this. I'm guilty of this. You know, whenever I get a birthday card, it's nice card. You open it up and you're like, what's inside? That's kind of how she did that pocketbook, but it's like this great person.
I don't know nothing about the purse, but that's what my son does. He opens the cards and tips them upside down.
It's like some lipstick. Where's the money? Right?
I'm telling you, that's what my kid does, and it's funny every time. And I'm like, let's read the card.
My daughter's dad and we were like 18 when we had her, right? And he's from a wealthy family, and he would have me go around the line with all the grandmas and a very huge family, and I got the gifts and he got the checks.
The sweaters.
He got the cards and I got the gifts. It's like, let her have all the clothes and I'll get all the money. Oh, it's funny. Why does she even have a dog if she can't eat? Yeah, no. Well, she says it's her daughter, so that's how we got around that. I have pampered pooch not far. That I've heard of that. Is that that's a chain, isn't it?
I never
Just
heard of that.
talk a lot of smack about the stand, but here he is now. Oh,
I love those sound effects.
the stand. It's funny. The one herself has the other. Son has her other dogs. Oh, okay. Here's what I don't understand. If Butch is paying for the hotel, which I doubt, why do they have to sleep in a car after 28? Well, that's a state thing actually.
Yeah, that's a rule. That's a law, I think, that was to prevent people from living permanently, correct? Right? So they don't stay
Right,
there year round.
right. And something like they're not zoned for residential. They're zoned for a business. That's what
So
I'm.
so they have to like move maybe for one night. So you could potentially stay in another hotel for one night or something like that.
The way
That
they
sounds
would
like
do us, because it's the same way here, they would
yeah.
make us check out and then they would immediately check us back in.
Oh,
Stupid.
like legally on paper and not have to move. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
They probably just have to show it documentation purposes.
That we checked out and then we checked back in.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
it
don't
has
think
to
it's
do
like that here.
because it was, after so many days, you're considered a resident there, and
Right.
you can't be considered a resident.
Right. It's probably different in every state. Like I don't think ours is like that. I think there's just certain hotels that let you stay and then some that don't. I think.
And the town where we used to live outside Charlotte, I don't know if it's that way in Charlotte or not, but um, you can't rent a hotel if you live in that area or zip code
Yeah, county.
or the county. If you live there, and that's to cut down on prostitution.
Wow. I didn't even think of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The town is Gastonia. Yeah.
Cut down on prostitution. Oh my goodness. Well, there's like a huge housing crisis. Like there's no rentals, there's no affordable
Yeah.
housing. It's a whole U.S. problem. It seems like right now. Then you got to have the money when you do find one, or someone else is gonna get it.
And the credit. When I go and I look at, well, what would it be like if I just, if I wanted to move here, which we kind of do. There's issues here. You have to have like a vial of blood from your firstborn son at sundown, and you have to have like 700, credit score and no evictions ever in your life, and you have to have $3,000 up front, and it's ridiculous. It's like shit. I'll just buy. If I got to do all this, why not just buy? And I'm
that's
wondering
where the cycle is. Yep.
Right. Well, I told Kim we should probably, rent something until the changing of a guard happens. God bless America, please. I hope it does.
Yeah.
And then, let the rates go back down to something normal. Then buy.
Yeah, definitely smarter to wait at this point.
Yeah. Because you won't get what you pay for now,
Yeah, gotta wait. There's gonna be a crash. People are overpaying.
When they say a crash, I don't mean to sound, stupid or anything, but what does that actually mean for renters?
Well, this would be on people, I would think, selling, buying. Like if you're looking to buy your first house and it's really worth $200,000, but now it's $400,000. So you get your mortgage. You pay your $400,000. Then all of a sudden there's a drop in prices, and the value goes down. Now it's worth $200,000. Well, you already bought it and you owe that extra $200,000. You know what I'm saying? You're stuck with it until you know what I mean? Kind of stuck. That's how I take it.
I'm betting that's why rent is going up.
Yeah, and yep, mortgage rates, value changes, and then yeah,
Hey, sugar pie, honey bun, honey bunch.
like I know when the prices started going up again, for instance, my neighbors, they paid way more than they should have for the house, next to me. But they liked the area because they were renting the house across the street. And when they had to move, when they wanted to sell their house, they bought the house across the street because they liked the neighborhood and they paid way more than it's worth. So when everything dropped, they're still going to keep paying that. You know what I mean? They owe that much more money than more
So
than
you
it's going to be
bought
worth.
20 years ago.
24 years ago.
So that was when the economy was pretty good, right?
Yep. Yeah, I was just a kid basically.
I bought mine in, I want to say it was the late 90s. I bought mine in like 98,
Ooh, look at everyone coming in. Oh
maybe
yeah,
19,
right.
something like that.
Did you get any equity or anything? No.
They gave me $3,000 at closing.
When you sold it?
No, when I bought it.
Okay, okay.
I went in and they owed me when I bought it. Yeah, I got a real good deal. So, I think I was 28. Yeah, I was 20. Now, this is my house. Like, there was a house that was bought when I was married, but I don't really count that one because that was his money and his success, So
Yeah.
when we divorced and I bought my own all by myself because I was grown, and I said all by myself. Yeah, I think I was 28, and I did that all on my own. I still can't believe I did it, but
yeah.
And I had to get help because I was in a rural area, so I got some kind of break there where I was moving to a rural area, and that was the loan that I got, and it gave me all kinds of breaks because I was a single mother and all that crap,
Cool.
Real gypsy soul rent has went up so high around here too. It's unreal.
Everywhere.
I know. I can't believe what they're charging $1,200 for. I mean, I've seen some real dumps.
Yeah. Seems like it's at least a couple grand everywhere around me for renting.
Is blocked at the stand. If you could unblock Truth Hurts, please. Becky says, I'm disabled and just left my abusive husband, and I own my house. I am living somewhere else, so if I can do it, so can T43. I'm guessing that's Tina's age, 43.
Maybe when I don't remember the reason of the name actually. She said it once, but I forget. But I think she's 47, but I could be wrong. My memory is a little crappy, but I think it's 47.
I've had so many lives about what I thought should have happened with that whole situation, gamer girl, and it's like, I was made fun of. All that money could have gone to something permanent, and
I forgot about that. I forgot you did a few different ideas. You had some good ideas. You got me thinking about the van.
Van. I mean, hell yeah. Conversion vans or a camper or a they call glamper, a glamper.
Yeah, you made me want to hook up my van for myself.
Yeah. A lot of them she's 48, says Sugar Pie. Everything went way up. I bought my place for $14,000. Hey, Mars. Our gas and electricity has went super high. Same here. My place was bought at a tax-less sale.
Electricity's horrible.
Oh. Mars, yay! 47, I think. The stand says, when I get to my hotel, all right, we'll hook you up, Truth Hurts, and you will be able to join in the stand. That was supposed to be a clap. Sugar, 47 or 48. Yay, Mars is in the house. Kemper said yesterday I'm not blocked, but again last night I couldn't chat. 3 nights now. I miss my stand chat family. Also,
Well, dang
tiny
it.
house be moved around. Yeah, they can. They sure can. I didn't know this, but when I started, really delving into this for her, you can get one literally at Lowe's, Home Improvement, or Home Depot. They sell them there. I was like, you're crazy. It was a nice little married couple in their 20s, and that's what they spent their Saturday doing, was doing a live about different ones that you can buy at Lowe's Home Improvement. I thought that was really kind of neat.
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah. Busy days left. Hope this trip is for fun at the stand. Yeah. Hope this is a fun trip at the stand. Coach. Let's see. I really like how you look for long-term solutions. Yeah, because man, she could have already paid half of one off by now. Think about it, because some of them you can get kind of basic and do what you want to. And we're pickers, my husband and I. We
Oh
curb
yeah,
pick.
me too. I love it.
Thank God we're from a town where we have really nice people that donate really nice items, and we're right outside the furniture capital of the world, which is Thomasville and High Point and Hickory, North Carolina. So there's all kinds of Thomasville furniture. There's Hickory furniture. There's, all these different furniture markets around us that they have their samples and then they dump them. And we're like, we want them, And you really get some Art Deco neat stuff that bring you a pretty penny. I'm really going to get a converted van, or hell yeah. I mean, I want to go the hippie way out of life. I don't want to have a heart attack because I'm arguing with a YouTuber. I want to go out doing something fun,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, she was jumping out of that stupid plane. I want to go out doing something fun, I'm going to let my hair keep growing. I don't plan on cutting it. And I might give up makeup soon. And I'm just going to hippie it, What about Mr. Shell claiming he is going to do a live in front of Raps? No, he ain't.
Oh.
No, he ain't.
I think I heard a little of that when I was in the craft store earlier.
Yeah, before he showed his girl taking her top off.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Yeah, let's show that footage while Rosie is up on panel of all times. Anyway, let's see. Truth hurts. None of my beeswax. I'm not one to judge. Isn't there a comedian that says that? But I'm not one to judge. I told Rose that me and her are going to read Gone with the Wind together on panel in our Southern accents during the summer, drinking our Arnold Palmer lemonade. Just half lemonade, half tea. Wearing Kentucky Derby hats. And she said she'd do it with me. Yeah. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Sounds like something y'all do. You probably like that.
I want to do it in a rocking chair outside on the porch.
Rocking chair.
I thought it would be great if you could talk BDAC into being Rhett Butler and coming in at the end and saying, frankly, Rose, I don't give a damn. I thought that would be the perfect ending, but he probably won't go for it.
My Lord. Oh, Lord.
Finding land to put a small house. Well, her family has land, so that problem was already discussed. Her father has land. Yep. Yeah. Well, I joke with Lips that this is all her fault because there was a point in time before the eviction happened and before they had fallen out that she was going, Lips, that is, has a camper that she was going to either gift her or sell her. And I don't know what went down between the two, but that never happened. So it's
Oh,
all
I
Lips'
forgot
fault.
about that.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It's not. But I'm saying,
I think she had a couple. You're right.
Lips, it could have been avoided. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's not her fault. But, she doesn't want to sell her camper. She doesn't have to sell her camper. But, that's when it started. And that was when I started having the thought, well, if she was going to do that anyway, why snub it now? You could get a really nice one. I've seen really, really nice ones. And if you got a truck, hook that fucker up and go. You know what I mean? And if you're going to do this native, missing Native American women or whatever it is, her plight, she could actually go there, You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be neat? Sarah, it's great to hear you. I've missed you, and you're so funny. I missed you and your funny self, says Stormy Skies. Truth hurts, yes, but I don't remember it. Okay. Show us your soap. Here we go. Here it is. This is what I made. I'm using it right now too. It smells so good. It kind of smells like candy. It is cherry blossom with lavender, and it's purple in color. And I'm selling 4 for $20 plus shipping. Yep. So I've got two different bags left there. So you get 4 for $20. Oh, that was Magnum. You stupid. I thought it was Mars.
Oh, sorry, I had to leave for a second. I had
Oh,
to.
okay.
I heard something though, because I'm wearing. Let me put the comments back on. Thanks, whoever said that about me joking up here. Because yeah, I do miss coming up here. It's just I'm at a little bit of a busy time, and I'm also trying to make now I'm designing shirts too while I'm talking. So yeah, I'm gonna make me some food. Yeah, I was grabbing images off the internet of like Yoshi. I'm gonna try to make a Yoshi shirt for school tomorrow. Because back to school tomorrow.
Okay. Let's see.
And plus,
here.
I had to mute out because while I was talking, somebody decided to throw the dog all the treats that we have, every single one of them. So I had to grab them real quick. The dog was happy about it.
Oh. Sounds like our cat goes crazy over these temptations.
What?
Was it me?
Those are yours. Yep, I bought the glue sticks for you. Sorry.
It's okay. Magnum, here's the soap if you would like to purchase some from your wife.
Buy some soap, Magnum. Ring the bell. Bring the money.
He's always trying to hustle me. I feel pimped out. Gosh.
You really reminded me. I used to make soap a lot, not for sales, just for self. I think I might have told you about this because it really keeps your skin nice.
My cat is a treat junkie. This is true.
Oh, they all love treats.
That's why I don't trust my cat. He'll turn on you. If they've got the treats, that's where he goes. Can't trust my cat.
Sugar Pie misses my suitcases. I gotta get back in the chats.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
do
man.
drop a lot of suitcases.
It was boring without you. I mean, it wasn't the same. It was like, when Ernie would leave and we were just like, where do we go?
I know, we did used to do that.
Yeah, we were like, where are we supposed to take our bike now? Now we have our own. We have our own place to go now. Jessica, I've been wanting to
Well,
do
he's
it for
back again.
sailboat, but I'm not a great swimmer and I don't know how to sail. Bus is it then? Oh,
We used to have a silver
Oh, I hear him.
that's yeah, that's not the same without Sarah. We did not smile without Sarah smiles.
I
I'm
see
a
what you did
cheesy.
there. I see what you did there. Hey, when Magnum has a second, tell him to check his text. I think I sent him a title of a song, but I don't know if it's a song that's allowed to check when he
Okay.
has a minute. Yeah, if he might have heard that.
Okay. Alrighty, Jessica says, I want to do it also maybe soon, and you can learn to do anything if you put your mind to it. Yeah, absolutely. Jessica, yes, there are
Everything's on
YouTube
YouTube.
videos. Yeah, no kidding, man. Anytime, my car breaks down or something
That's why I
like
have
that,
30
YouTube
things
it. You know
started.
what I mean? I'm serious.
That's why I have 30 things started at a time, because everything's on YouTube.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I rebuilt the motherboard in my heat press because of YouTube, They sent me the parts and I was like, I can't do this crap. Well, yes, I did.
He said, where did you send it? He's looking for it now.
I think I texted him and he was at the grocery store the other day. I think it's in a text. You just might have to
Okay.
scroll up. I'll send it again after this in a few minutes. I'll do that.
He said,
Then you
so
won't have
far
to
it has not gotten a strike.
Okay.
He tries it out over on his channel. He
Yeah,
hasn't gotten any kind of notice on it.
I don't know anything about that, but I did do a little bit of like footage around, so I got a few ideas, but he might be able to think of something too when he looks at it, so we'll figure it out sometime.
Yeah, he likes making
Yeah,
this.
he's
So
good
let him
at it. Yeah, he seems pretty good at it, so.
say hello, Gypsies. Hey, Sub-Zero. I wish it was Sub-Zero here. We didn't get any snow. It was like barely winter. What about you up there? Has the winter tapered off some up there?
It's been pretty mild considering things we've had in the past. We got a maybe like inch or two yesterday, maybe about 2 inches. It was pretty cold, but it's all gone right now.
I bet
That's
it was
how
pretty.
we haven't had to even had a plow yet. So
Do you ever
sometimes we get buried.
videotape the snow?
Do I have what?
Do you ever videotape the snow?
Oh yeah, especially dog in the snow videos because the dog goes crazy.
Post
He rolls around. He
I
does
can live
dog
vicariously
angels.
through you.
He does dog angels like snow angels, and he eats the snow like a snow
Oh,
cone.
that's fantastic. Not the yellow snow.
Nope, just the white one.
We were going to travel in a camper after the kids grew up, but the first grand came to live with us. Then 8 years later, the second one came. The kids won. I hear you. We had thought about taking them with us, but it never worked out that way. Every time we went to go look at one, it wasn't what they said. So it just never worked out. Yeah, I had to ring my bell and get me more Mars House, darn kids. Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Same here,
My-
Gamer Girl.
My grandson finally called the other night, and they were moving. His other set of grandparents were moving houses. They were actually trading houses with grandma, and she's getting the smaller house, and they're getting the bigger house now that he's gone to live with them. And he had gone ahead of them. And so he was there in this old lady's house all by himself. And of course, he calls us, the other set of grandparents, right? And he's like, he calls me Boo Boo. He's like, Boo Boo, I went in this one room because I'm nosy, and I went snooping. I said, okay, and there was like games and toys in there. And he goes, I'll walk in there and I step on a Ouija board. I said, oh my God. I said, if you took off running. He goes, no, I got it. And we went. I said, you didn't pick it up, did you? Oh yeah, we took it. And we went, and he showed me a picture of it, and that is old timey. I wonder what it would be worth. It looks like
the old ones. They're actually desirable.
It is very cool looking. I'll have to post a picture of it and let you see it.
I collect sand everywhere I go. I put it in bottles. Beach sand.
But I thought, what would you do if you stumbled and you're in this old house all by yourself?
I wouldn't like that at all.
I wouldn't have picked the damn thing up either.
No, I think I would leave.
Yeah. Jesse, you got that right. My son's prepping for a winter storm. Oh wow!
It feels like snow's in the air right now here, so maybe I am getting more snow. I don't know.
You can smell it, can't you?
It gets that crisp. It's like a crisp feeling, I guess. That's how I would describe it. And yeah, that's what it is right now.
I'm a terrible teacher, Mars. I really am. Thank God he's old enough to do it on his own. I'm terrible. I hated school when I had school. Don't really have anything holding me back. My kids are adults and I'm single. I have 3 dogs, but they would have to stay with my daughter. I wouldn't bring 3 huge dogs with me. Maybe 1. Yeah, I would take 1 so they can hear if someone's coming up on you. Take 1 with you. Get you a lab if you've got a lab, or your Akita.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that Akita with you. There you go. My kids get me a trip for Christmas every year, and that was my present last summer. I loved it so much. That's what I got to get. Yeah, all right. I hate snow. It's pretty, but too cold. It's 30 here. You're a lucky dog. It's hot here where I'm at in North Kakalaki.
I like going there too, to Florida.
Do you?
Oh yeah. I go to I like Sanibel and Captiva. That's one of my places I like to frequent. It's like one beach to another.
I like I saw.
Well, I like to get the shells and ship them back because I use them in my art project. So the whole time I'm just like there finding shells because the sands are made up of shells there.
I love Daytona Beach. I love Daytona Beach.
I love Daytona there.
And I like St. Pete Beach. I like St. Pete. A lot of air rats, though. What are those things called? Seagulls?
I'm on the northeast coast, and I'm pretty much surrounded by water.
I bet it's gorgeous.
Water, sharks, everything I hate. No, I just don't like creatures.
But you have crab and lobster.
Yeah, I like finding stuff. I like going out looking for things. I went out the other day when I was making some clips, video clips, and I just, did my thing like I do, the walks. I look for certain kinds of rocks, perfect shapes for drilling, for, jewelry, and I try to find more sea glass because I need more and I already have a couple 100 pounds, but there's always a need for more because I never know what I'm going to find.
Do people have you make them jewelry?
Yeah, I used to do a lot. I'm not doing as much as I used to do, but I'll take I collect stuff from old electrician stuff they don't use, the wire and stuff, and I'll melt that down and I solder that, and I'll do, bezels and stuff because I used to do a lot of silversmithing.
You have a faceting machine?
Not a faceting machine, but I had the cabbing machine to make. That's for different kind of stones. That's where I can cut slabs with my trim saw, and then I can polish it. And I have a bunch of tumblers and stuff like that. But I can also cut the rock. But the stones on the beach, I just drill right in the center, or just enough to put a charm on them, to put a ring through it. Or I put them in. Yeah, or I put them in the paintings that I do because I do like the textural paintings of the beach. I think it used to be my avatar was one of my paintings with the beach. That was something I painted. I got to get my picture back. I don't know where it went. Do you remember the beach picture?
I do.
That was my avatar. Yeah, that's one of my paintings. I look for things at the thrift store to paint them on, like old wooden trays. That's like one of the main. I like to redo trays. Oh, you like sea glass? Yeah, I'm like a crazy sea glass person, and I used to be in some of those groups, but I'm not on there anymore. I don't know if there's any on YouTube, but I would like to. If there is, I would like to join. I used to be on the Facebook ones. Oh, I don't like the diving. I'm scared of the creatures, which is kind of weird, but I am. I have friends that have gone and done like the shark diving and the cages and stuff, and I'm like, you are crazy. You pay for that? You psycho.
Yeah. I used to like the ocean, but when I lived at the beach, I realized the danger of it. When I was younger, I didn't care. And now that I'm an adult, I know just a little bit of, undercurrent, you're dead. And so it scares me, really scares me, especially when my children were little. That's when I lived at the beach. And so I tried to stay around the pool.
I would prefer pools myself, and I do.
Because in the North Carolina beach, you're swimming in dirt. I mean, it looks like dirt. You cannot see. So and then when you get out of the water, your hair is full of sand, seaweed, and crap. And it's just different. And plus, the way the waves will beat up against you, and it doesn't feel relaxing at all. I like the beaches in Florida much
Well,
better.
it depends what beach you go to. There's some that are calmer than others, in the weather. And
This was Atlantic Beach in North
okay.
Carolina, and I don't know. It wasn't the same as Daytona or
Oh, right.
at all. It was just totally different. And it wasn't like a cheeseburger in paradise type beach. This was a working beach.
hmm
I don't know. You know what I mean? A port. So,
I guess if you have a lot around, you can kind of find the ones that you like the best.
but like when I go to Daytona, it's gorgeous. I mean, it feels like paradise. You know what I
I
mean?
haven't gone to Daytona, but my got some in-laws that stay there for like half the year during the winter and stuff. They go down there.
Yeah.
But
And I remember it was affordable. It wasn't like crazy, stupid expensive like Orlando was.
oh, I would think it would be expensive. That's interesting. I bet it is now,
Probably. Yeah.
like everything else.
Right. True. It's probably a lot more populated than when I was there too. Since the surge and the border.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the sea glass stuff. I'm a little distracted at the moment, but sure maybe I could do a little video on that at some point. Some sea glass stuff. When I used to do a lot of shows around like in the summer, like the sales and stuff, I used to do the tent pop-up things for the tourists. I used to do a little like history on it and stuff like that on the table, and a lot of people were interested in it. Now you gave me an idea, Truth Hurts. Just what I need, another one.
Yeah, Mars house. You know exactly what I'm talking about because she's here too, and so yeah, it's a big. It's almost like North Carolina beaches are you're swimming in dirt. Isn't it? Mars, isn't it kind of like that after you've been to Florida?
I like the powder clear ones where you can see your feet and just
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to go to. And there's rocky ones and then sandy ones. I like rocky ones for looking for sea glass because that's how it turns into sea glass. But I like, when you're chilling, I like the sandy, powdery ones.
Sub-Zero says that they will definitely buy from you.
Well, cool. I'm gonna make a video then. I'll make a video of some things, like previous things I made. I gotta get on it. I gotta
Take
fix
a
up
video
my
of
room.
that snow that you're getting tonight.
It feels like snow.
Yeah, if you get it, I'd love to see it. Do a short. I'll live vicariously through you.
I'm gonna check after this if we're getting snow.
Yeah, let me know so I can get my flannel out.
Hot cocoa.
Waiting for Sarah's short to air.
With the dog doing dog snow angels.
I love that. I love that. Sarah, you sound like me. I start all these projects. And she's creative. She's a true artist, man. She really is.
Too many ideas, lots of intent, not enough time to execute or effort, I guess you could say. More ideas than I can execute, but I have intent.
If Alicia is still here, how's her daughter? I knew she had the sea last week. How is she doing? It's like the beaches here, Sarah. Clear turquoise water and white sand. Yeah, please.
Ooh, I want stones from there so bad. I want to go there and find sea glass. They have the best sea glass, Scottish sea glass in English.
When we said, that's it, we're selling everything we own and we're going to get an SUV with the money and we're going to just drive until we run out of gas. It was Atlantic Beach in North Carolina where we drove to. And it was not what we expected. We had in our head it was going to be, like, cheeseburgers in paradise.
That's what it sounds like, but you tried it.
It really wasn't. It's a very small beach, and I don't know. I have family there, and so it worked out, and it wound up being a reprieve because right after we moved there, my daughter was killed. So it served its purpose, but I wish that we had kept on going further south. I wish
I can
more gas.
Yeah,
live and learn.
No doubt.
Next time. But my dad lives in Ocala, and he's dying for me to come visit him, and we've been talking about doing that. So maybe I'll do that.
I always pick those up, too. In the little sacks that have the baby shells in them. They look like seaweed.
Old sea glass and old bottles. There's people on YouTube that have a channel on it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, wow. You need to, post some of that. I love her stuff.
I need to swap. I need some stuff from that coast.
I mean, because let's face it, I'll probably never get to make it there. So getting to see what you see is awesome. You're bringing it to life for me. So that's awesome, Sugar Pie.
I need some perfect round or oval flat stones from there. That's what I do the whole time I'm on vacations.
Did you hear that, Sugar Pie? She needs flat stones.
Circle or round, oval, perfect flats for stacking and drilling.
Yeah, and Mars, they don't call it Murder Beach for nothing. It used to be Myrtle, and now it's Murder Beach. I
didn't know. I've never heard that.
Oh, that Myrtle is now Murder Beach? Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on there now.
What, like crime and stuff? No, I had no idea.
Heck yeah, a lot of bad crime. Yeah, a lot of trafficking, shootings, and there's those bike rallies and stuff.
Yeah, when I hear Myrtle Beach, I do think of the bike stuff, bike rallies and stuff. I do.
They get rowdy here. They do. They get rowdy here. Absolutely, Sugar Pie. We love that stuff. I like Celtic music too sometimes, when I'm cleaning. Gets me in the zone. Enya.
I wonder how long going there would take. I bet it would take forever on an airplane. That would be torture to me.
My husband has to use this thing that puts the thread in the hole for me. I can't see shit. I can't.
Oh, the
Um,
automatic threader.
yeah.
I don't like threading. That's why I have a machine that does it itself. You just push a button and it threads it. It's awesome.
Jessica says, I went to a bike rally one year, never went back. Yes, it's rowdy. I want me either. I have no desire to ever go back to Murder Beach. Yeah, I like Celtic music. I like um there's another one I like too. I can't remember. Um
Ooh, that's
what's his- Simply Red. Is he Scottish?
Sub-Zero is my kind of person. I do all that too.
I
I
wish I
used to
knew how to
enter stuff in the.
crochet.
Well, I did. I learned it when I was young, both the knitting and crochet from books, and the one I picked up first is crochet because it's easier when you're learning from a book. And then
Yeah.
once you learn the basics, you can do any stitch. From the books, I mean, I learned as a kid. I used to go to the library so much, so it was all like, I need to learn how to do this. It's all from books. We didn't have the internet to learn, like the videos they have now, but it
I
wasn't all
like
easy.
Afghans.
Hmm.
And if I knew how to crochet, I would make them all the time. I love them.
I used to make a lot of clothes. Like, I got a cool dress I entered in the fair. I forgot about it. I think I packed it away. I'm gonna do a picture of that.
That's awesome. Can you crochet Belle something?
Crochet what?
Belle,
Eh,
the little
I mean,
girl that is it Belle?
anything. I made
Is
I
it Belle
made
or
every
Bella?
kind of. I've made Super Mario dolls, every figure for my kid years ago when he was younger. Because you can get any pattern online. I have so
Awesome.
many
No, I didn't
patterns.
know that.
Yeah. You can do like I don't know, I forget how they pronounce it. I don't know how to say that word, but I got all the books on it. I didn't have a teacher,
Yeah,
just the
I love a
books.
good. Yeah. Do you think that we're passing this down to next generation so they'll know how to do it?
That was what I wanted, but I feel like a lot of it, I've always thought for years, a lot of it's getting lost. So I kind of wanted to know
I
all
do
of it
too.
and
Just like
share it with
canning
someone, but
vegetables.
not all the kids have interest in it. That's the thing.
But they need to for survival,
That's what I wanted. That's what I was hoping.
I preferred homemade canned vegetables more than canned at the grocery store,
I like doing it. It's fun.
Yeah,
Not the
the
cleanup.
mason jars.
Yeah, I like doing it. I
What are
wasn't
my
good at it
favorite
this
colors?
last year. Can
I
make good pickles.
like burgundy, and I like turquoise, and I like black. Uh, and yeah, those are my
I
favorite
like
colors.
turquoise, blues, and blues and greens are mine.
Mhm.
Like the ocean colors, turquoise, blues. Yep.
To say he's told my granddaughter to tell. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I personally think that stuff needs to, whether they want to be taught it or not, with the things that are happening around us
Oh yeah.
globally,
The more the
we need to
better.
know how to do that stuff, so we're not so dependent on the man. I think that's what we need, don't y'all? Pass that stuff down. Like my brother says, Granny survived the Great Depression because she knew how to do shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and make stuff out of nothing or what you had.
yeah. Or like saving foil. Don't throw the foil away. You can reuse foil, damn it. Yeah, as far as like survival skills,
Yeah,
we
that's
need to
impressive.
like teach how to kill what you eat and eat what you kill. Like, thank goodness my grandson was raised in the country, and he learned how through Boy Scouts and certain clubs at school that aren't in the city. They are out in the country, and they allowed praying before his games and praying in class, and there was just no political BS out there. And it was just, apple pie and Sunday fried chicken. And so, like, when he was in school, he signed up and he hunts, he fishes, and he knows how to do shit. We had a community garden, and where you could come and plant your own stuff. Like if you lived in an apartment, there was a community garden where you could come get a spot, and we taught our kids how. That was part of our curriculum. Was teaching them how to grow food.
My town has a community one. I mean, we have our own, but there is one for people that want to tend to it,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I thought it was a good concept.
Now, not saying who did this, but someone I know did this, went to Alaska, and it was a retreat that he paid for. And he packed all of his survival stuff, and it was sort of like a survival of the fittest. And you get in this plane or helicopter in Alaska, and they take you to a remote area, and you kill what you eat what you kill, and you live on the land for so many days.
Sounds like a TV show.
When you're ready to come, it was a retreat. It was like something he asked so he would know how to be, And then he eventually went and moved there. But before he moved there, I guess he thought this would be a good idea. If I ever got caught out, I would know what to do. And so, as far as I'm concerned, I thought it was a brilliant idea. I wish that everybody had that opportunity to. What would it be like if we were stripped of all these things? Would we make it?
Yep. The more the better. I mean, my family hunts and fishes, different
You obviously
seasons.
would make it. You know how to do a lot of stuff.
Fishing, we get a lot. We get a lot. There's different seasons for things, but yeah, I know how to prep it. Do the canning, like you said. I've prepared for stuff like that before, and I liked having certain things and having the ability to. I wanted to learn it, like for instance, canning vegetables is different than canning meat. Say you want to can chili, then you have to have a pressure canner. So I wanted to read about that. Then I got one, and then I made tons of cans of chili just so I could can it. And I liked having it on the shelf, but there were times when the power went out. I got stuck at work for a couple days, and we're not allowed to leave when you're direct care staff.
Yeah.
So I got trapped there for a couple days, and then I knew that my family at home had no power, so they were using the chili and stuff and using the gas stove, and they had meals, and I liked knowing that,
See, that's smart.
Yeah, it was there and available for that kind of thing, and it, they actually utilized it.
So if we were wiped out, our generation, would the next generation know how to do that?
I say learn as much as you can now.
We need to be passing that on,
And everything's on YouTube, just to do a little at a time.
Absolutely.
Or maybe make a list, because I didn't used
Anytime
to
you
have
have a
these things.
question about anything, Google it. Just Google it. I mean, seriously, there's your Encyclopedia Brown in your hands.
Pretty much is. I mean, I wish I had that.
Hell yeah, man. Especially when we had tests, exams. Right. What are you cooking tonight?
I'm trying to think of that right now. I've already made something on the side while I'm on all my pauses. I don't know if you saw my mic going off and on because I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fix it and make something for, myself at a moment here. I'm just trying to think, but I'm also trying to make a shirt.
Oh yeah, you said that earlier. We had a roast in the crock pot, and then I made some cooked cabbage, and and bread. That was her Sunday dinner.
I
She
love
said,
that
"No way,
stuff.
millennials are a bunch of brats.
It's true.
They're not going to know what to do, are they?"
I'd like to think it's not too late though, but it's all about desire. Like the want to learn, like is different than it was, years ago. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like nobody worries or cares or thinks they need it because things are so readily available, but they might not always be.
Stormy Sky says, "This gal can raise a garden from seed, harvest, and
That's what
preserve
I'm
the
saying.
food. I
There you
can
go.
hunt and fish, change my own oil, all thanks to the Southeast Kentucky mountains. Very
That's what I'm
proud
talking
of
about.
what I know."
Oh, me too. You get clapping for that.
Absolutely.
Stormy wins the trophy tonight.
I, shared a recipe for that the other day. I love homemade mac and cheese.
Me too.
Yeah.
And actually, my picky one does too. I was so
Yeah.
surprised when I found out he loves it.
Charlie
Shocked,
likes
actually.
this to bake it and melt the cheese on top and have it like
Ye-
baked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do. And then the crumbs I use, I don't use a lot of people use breadcrumbs. What I do is I buy a box and it has to be this kind, cheddar jack Cheez-Its, and they're harder to find sometimes. I smash it up in the bag with the mallet, and that's the crumbs I use.
Ooh,
And
that
then
sounds
the cheddar, and that is good. Cheese and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here and go eat then.
Wow, I made it. I thought it was just coming up a quick one, but we did like the old hangout.
Yeah, thank you. It's so good
Yeah.
to hear you again. I've missed
Yeah,
the
it's
hell
fun.
out of you. We've all missed you.
Yeah, it's fun.
I hope you know that you're loved and adored by
Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.
me. All right, guys, who's coming up next? Do you know? At like 8:00? Do you know?
Oh, great. Now I gotta find my lint roller. That's something I always lose. I don't know what it is with those things.
Thank you, Sub-Zero. Awesome. That's fantastic.
Oh, I didn't know you did a recipe.
Yeah, I shared it the other day. I was
cool.
hungry.
Oh,
I
look at
want to
that.
be able to make it like my husband's daughter. She's our oldest, and she can make the hell out of some. She makes really good baked spaghetti, and she makes really good mac and cheese. And she's a good cook. So
That's good.
yeah,
Thank you.
it's awesome.
Sugar.
right.
I'm gonna sneak on later and throw some out if I see you, Sugar Pie. Watch out.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming, and we'll see y'all in the
Thank you.
YouTube streets. Love you, Sarah.
Thank you. Love you.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
Tucker takes a snap. Ball pitch out to number 28. Monty Tucker on the right side.
Go, Monty, go, 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 go!
He's got green grass in front of him. He's at the 5. Touchdown!